Hi, how are you doing? This is Pastor Cheryl. We are going through a little section here about conditions of discipleship. And we got Matthew, and then we've got Luke, and even down here we have Mark. And we got more of Luke. And then we got one sentence back here. So we will go through this. And it's called Conditions of Discipleship. Matthew 10:37-39. I will write these scriptures down in the description. He who loves his father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he who loves his son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Then he put a big gap here. I'm always mystified by these spaces. And he who does not take his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Okay. Luke 14:26-27. If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother and life and children and brothers and sisters, yes, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whosoever does not bear his own cross may come after me and cannot be my disciple. I made some notations here. Sentence of death, take up his own cross, sacrifice everything for the gospel. Semitic mind, there is no middle word, either love or hate. The Semitic language does not have dislike. Okay, hate is extreme. Okay, but I'm sure they didn't mean hate kind of how we take the word hate. They probably were just dissatisfied with their life, unhappy with it. And because when you move, and with the family, it's always the children that come first. Always. Whatever you do for moving and housing, that's important. The children come first. You know that. And then you find a safe place for, the family, and then that's where you live when you move. This here, Mark 8:38. For whoever is ashamed of me and of my words for this adulterous and sinful generation, of him will the Son of Man also be ashamed, and when he comes in the glory, his Father with the holy angels. Okay. I think that when Jesus returns, we're going to see a portal open up in the sky. Now we know what a portal is. It's kind of a donut-shaped hole, and we'll be able to see straight out to outer space, the stars. And then we'll see Christ come back. I think we're going to see orbs. I think we're going to see like glowing orbs. And people will be scared. Naturally, they're going to go, oh my gosh, what's that? And the Christians I know are just really, really not ready to go. They're looking for Christ to return. They know he will, but they have some things left to do. So, I think Christ is going to wait until they get their stuff done. And I'm hearing that the Mount of Olives is cracking. That doesn't mean a major earthquake. That means it's cracking, getting ready to go. And, when Christ alights on the Mount of Olives, the whole thing will really split. A major, major earthquake, okay? And it's going to split all the way through the Mount of wherever they have that temple. It's going to split. And people say, how is he going to walk through the east gate? That's how. Earthquake. It's going to fall down. Okay. We'll continue. Luke 9:26. For whoever is ashamed of me and my words, of him will the Son of Man be ashamed when he comes in his glory and the glory of the Father and the holy angels. Same stuff. Same thing. we're going around to this last little sentence here. He who finds his life will lose it. He who loses his life for my sake will find it. Okay? Life in his spirit, life of the spirit. Little parentheses. Here we got 17, verse 33. Whoever seeks to gain his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life will preserve it. Says the same thing, right? I have a cousin who was called into the pastoral ministry. And his thing was cars. He loved cars. Loved cars. And he liked restoring older cars and repainting them. And he got them bright and shiny and new looking again. Loved cars. Well, then he was called into the pastoral ministry. And he wasn't too sure about that. So he asked me. And I said, you know what? We have all these relatives that are ministers. I think the family's called, don't you? That's all he needed to hear. The family was called. Different members of the family were called. Excuse me here. I think I'm getting bit. I'm in the grass. And anyway, so that is one thought. Another is I had a great-great-grandfather way back. He was a circuit rider for the church, the Methodist church. We did not have United Methodists back then. The United came later in the 60s when we united with the Evangelical United Brethren. Back then it was just Methodists. We said that there was a method to their madness. Okay, big joke, right? Anyway, he had a 2 or 3 point charge, like most pastors back then, which is like 2 or 3 churches that they rode their horse to, with the same sermon every Sunday, from one to the next to the next. A lot of these pastors died of exposure, pneumonia, freezing to death, or whatever. But my great-great-great-grandfather became exhausted and just couldn't do it anymore. Too exhausted, too stressful for him. So he went home thinking that he had lost his faith. That's what it says in the family tree. He thought that he lost his faith. It wasn't. He was just tired. He was just tired. And the pastoral ministry was too demanding for him. It's a real social thing. And some people, that's a big drain on their system to, visit with and talk to people and deal with people. Some people, it energizes them. They love being with people. And other people, they're a little bit more introverted. Being around people is a little tough, just a little on the tough side. Stressful. And with me, I'm kind of in between an extrovert and an introvert. So I'm hitting that in between. And some people are draining, and some people are energizing and excite you, So anyway, this is a thought for the day, and we will see you tomorrow. Ring the bell, hit like, ring the bell, and hit subscribe. Thumbs up. I'll see you. Bye-bye.